Hello and welcome to Inspira Plus. Thank you for joining us once again in this space where we seek to grow, reflect, and find the strength to face life's challenges. If this is your first video with us, we hope these words bring you comfort, hope, and a new perspective. And if you're already part of this community, thank you for continuing this journey with us. Today, we're going to talk about something many people need to hear but few are willing to accept. You are not weak because you cry. You are human. Stay with us until the end, because you may discover that tears are not a sign of defeat, but the reflection of a heart that still has the ability to feel, love, and keep moving forward. We live in a world that constantly expects us to be strong. We're told to endure everything, smile even when we're broken, pretend that nothing affects us, and keep moving forward as if pain didn't exist. From an early age, we hear phrases like, "Don't cry, be strong. Tears don't solve anything." Little by little, we begin to believe that showing our emotions is a sign of weakness. We learn to hide behind a smile, to answer, "I'm fine," when everything inside us is falling apart, to hold back our tears until we can barely breathe. But the truth is very different. Crying has never been a sign of weakness. It is a sign of humanity. Tears are the language of the soul when words are no longer enough. There are pains that cannot be described, farewells that leave behind a silence impossible to explain, losses that change our lives forever. And in those moments, crying does not mean giving up. It means allowing your heart to express what it can no longer keep inside. Take a moment to think about all the times you've cried. Perhaps it was because you lost someone you loved, because of disappointment or betrayal, maybe because a dream never came true. Tears appear during the most significant moments of our lives, not because we are weak, but because we are deeply human. The strongest people you will ever meet cry too. Even those who seem unbreakable have moments when their hearts become too heavy to carry. The difference is not who cries. The difference is who has the courage to accept their emotions without being ashamed of them. Constantly suppressing what we feel does not make us stronger. It only causes our pain to find other ways to come out. Sometimes it becomes anxiety. Sometimes it turns into anger, exhaustion, or an emptiness we cannot explain. Ignored emotions do not disappear. They simply wait for the right moment to reveal themselves. That is why crying can be an act of liberation. It is as if the heart slowly releases a weight it has been carrying for far too long. There is a huge difference between living controlled by pain and allowing yourself to feel it. Feeling does not mean becoming trapped by your emotions. It means acknowledging the wound so that healing can begin. No one can heal a wound they pretend doesn't exist. Accepting that something hurts is the first step toward finding peace. You also deserve a place where you can finally take off your armor. You don't have to prove your strength 24 hours a day. You don't have to carry every burden alone. Crying won't change the past, but very often, it changes the way we continue walking toward the future. After an emotional storm, the heart usually finds a little more clarity. Many people spend years hiding their pain because they are afraid of being judged. Perhaps right now you're living through one of the hardest chapters of your life. Maybe you've spent days, weeks, or even months trying to hold back your tears. If that's true, I want to tell you something. You don't have to feel ashamed. You don't have to apologize for having feelings. The people who inspire us the most are not those who never fall. They are the ones who, after crying, find the courage to stand up once again, because they understand that vulnerability does not diminish their strength. If these words reached you today, perhaps you needed to hear that there is nothing wrong with crying. You are not any less strong because you allow yourself to feel. You are not weaker because you show your emotions. You are human. So if tears fill your eyes today, don't see them as a defeat. See them as a reminder that your heart is still beating strongly, that it still holds compassion and sensitivity, and that even after pain, it is still capable of finding hope. Thank you for joining us on Inspira Plus. If this message touched your heart, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and share this video with someone who needs to hear these words today. We'll see you in the next video. Take care and see you soon.